Cricket, they bring more glory than football. So we'll support cricket, we'll support athletics, we'll support basketball, we'll support tennis, we'll support volleyball, where also they bring glory. The National Sports Authority gets a mandate, and their mandate and they're very elaborate. So if you look at the National Sports Authority Act 2017, they say the National Sports Authority now in charge of all sports, coordinate, promote, develop, and monitor. Now then 5 adjectives and a very big thing. Means we get for enhance the sporting sector, for develop, we get for monitor how then they do in terms of rules, regulations, we get for ensure say then get good governance, like the associations then get executive we get legitimacy when they elect. Then we get for also ensure say then handle their finances well, then we can promote them. So what thing I do when I come, I look at the National Sport Authority Act. They get beaucoup things and we then for do. One of the things and then for set up the anti-doping sector, for do the sports development fund, for do the court of arbitration. So then one and day we also roll them out. The National Sport Authority now in charge of the stadium and all sporting facilities in the country. One of the things we'll do now for going assess for look how badly damaged they are, because most of them are not any good. Then of course we get for ensure a living start play other sporting disciplines and develop. So in this place there is a lot of work depending on whether you really understand the mandate of the National Sport Authority. So the anti-doping means somebody know for take drugs would enhance in performance. And say all sport na natural strength na you are able to do on with. So some man they take tramadol, some man they take performance enhancement drugs. Man they internationally. As a result of that, we try for raise awareness and create a law where they test with athletes. The National Sport Development Fund, everything we do now in the government is support. We try for move that their way. We set up a fund where government, private sector, individuals will put. We will use them for develop sport and also invest them. Then of course the court of arbitration, where I come and meet like 7 or 8 of the associations that don't go court. Because they don't go court, they delay the sport. Sports not they play in certain discipline. Tennis been the Supreme Court, this then I am. So it's very, very important for we get kind of a mediation and arbitration mechanism within sport. Internationally, they call on the court of arbitration. So we need to have a set up national court of arbitration process. You need 2-3 years for develop the athletes, then for go Olympic. You need 4-5 years for get a proper national team. You need for build sport infrastructure. You need for get local competitions. Until we do that, we will get better athletes then. So if you look at what we're trying to do with the next budget, and for ensure say more local competition, more equipment, and more infrastructure. So we're able to prepare for the next Olympic, which is in 2028. If you look at the American athletes and within the interview, they said this is a 3-year preparation. It's a 4-year preparation, not a 1 year. So we have to do better than that. The other disciplines and therefore work well and therefore organize. One of the things that we do at the National Sports Authority, we will not focus only on football. Cricket, they bring more glory than football. So we'll support cricket, we'll support athletics, we'll support basketball, we support tennis, we support volleyball, where also they bring glory. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to work with the executives, and so we all going to be serious about this. Resources. Governments, they give money, not enough. Leinster alone, they take half of that. And you know, say football not a political game. Everybody wants to see you participate. So that's why we try for use the NSA for do the sport development funds and encourage local businesses for also invest into football. For example, we need a lot of women in sport. You realize there is a general lack of women in sport. Sometimes you call meetings and you get 2-3 women among 50 people, and you know how resourceful women can be. So part of it is really the diversity aspect of it. One of the conversations where really they get with government now that Leinster budget, let them put them aside and put the other one aside for the other sporting disciplines. So hopefully we'll get there. You know, it's a problem we have to solve. It's a hurdle we have to cross, but it's not a major problem.